Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is the Retro Gamer Goose, and today we are going through another Mortal Kombat weekly video, part of my weekly Mortal Kombat series that I've been doing. We're just going to go through the Tower of Time for this week. This week I believe we have Nightwolf and Kahn, two of my more favourite characters. So yeah, let's just crack on playing the tower. I think if you're a fan of this series so far, you would know exactly how it goes down. I just go through the tower, the weekly tower or daily tower, and just play it from there. So let's go. The thing I remember about Nightwolf is that because he's a DLC character and he was one of the first DLC characters in the game, he was incredibly easy to remember his combos, and I remember it was hard hitting, slow, but had some great combos with him. That's the one thing I really remember about Nightwolf. I think if you press I'm playing this on Xbox Series S, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Back forward B, that will smash anyone up. And that's how you get the ooh, jeez. See, like the Kotal Kahn, that's the other. Oh, jeez, hit me with a. I just don't feel like Robocop would actually do this to you. You know, it's my opinion. Oh, I can't do the brutality now, I've blocked. I do really like that wolf. I've liked him since he turned up in a Mortal Kombat. I'm going to pause it quickly just so I can have a look at the finishers. Let's have a look. I'm just going to toggle them all on because I'm boring. I didn't have enough time to remember the finisher moves, so I'm just going to toggle them on and don't at me, you know. It's a brutal way to die. Get torn in half by a bear. Ugh. Joe Rogan would be so mad about that. Alright, let's keep going. Katrina. Ooh, the AI likes to block apparently as Katrina. The thing with Nightwolf is he's got a combo which is just literally 3 forward punches, and like, so if you're playing on Xbox it's XXX, and it's one of the most damaging attacks you can do as there is. That's it. Because for some reason it stuns the other person a little bit, gives you an extra couple of frames just to keep hitting them. See, Katrina's one of them characters I wish I could get good with, but I just don't know how to get good with her. Oh, she got me with the fatal. I keep getting hit with the fatal blows in these games. Don't know why. The sound effects for Mortal Kombat. Oh, beautiful. No, I do like Nightwolf. He's a good character. I like his fatalities as well. Let's see if I can get a brutality in the next game. Oh, it's an enhanced one, so I probably won't be able to because I have to fight 2 people at once. Endurance, enhanced. Scorpion, oh, and I'm probably going to have to fight Sub-Zero as well. I just genuinely hate fighting Scorpion. I think he's one of the most cheesy characters in Mortal Kombat, in the sense that, like, if you play him online, as I'm sure if you've seen any of my online videos, people tend to cheat, like, just to keep spamming the teleport, the down back B attack. So he's just constantly teleporting around, hitting you, and it just really angers me. It's just genuine. It's one of the things that just proper triggers me. I don't know why. Oh, I was spinning around for you and everything. Right, who's next? Sub-Zero, of course it is. The 2 people that are the worst people to fight online. I say that, I'm a sucker for playing. I prefer Sub-Zero over Scorpion. That's not fair. The one thing I really hate about these like tower things is when you get to the final bit on this, you have to do 2 fights against people that have full health. Like, it's not like when you fight Kronika and she tags in people that are like half health or whatnot. It's completely unfair. The fatality wasn't necessary from the computer, but you know. Skip fight, whatever. We're gonna do this. Whoa! That's the teleport attack that I hate. Oh my god, I cannot seem to block from these fatal hits. I have to keep watching them every time, man. I'm not going to be able to fight more Sub-Zero now. Maybe I've hit him with a fatal blow. I'll be very shocked if I can get Sub-Zero down. Oh, cannot believe I did that. I genuinely thought he was gonna kill me. I thought Sub-Zero was gonna win. Honestly, did. I was fully accepting of the death. Alright, on to the next tower. I'm pretty sure that one's done. It's Kahn next. Yes. Kahn. I genuinely love playing as Kahn. I am not very good at playing as Kahn, but I think he's just awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna do the same again, where as soon as I start, I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna tag my fatalities, because I'm just gonna fully admit I'm not good enough to know all of Khan's fatalities off by heart. So before the game even starts, I'm just gonna tag these up here. At least they're only the fatalities. Oh no, not the easy one. I don't need that. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. First match against Spawn. Interesting. Ah, I love that move. really hate playing against Spawn because you can never quite tell what's hitting him. I don't know whether that's just me. I think it's because he attacks with his cape, it just throws me off.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, you didn't block that, you little cheeky person. Hasn't quite killed him, but it might do in a second. Let's go with this one. Let's see what happens. Oh, I like this one. This is a good fatality. Slightly unnecessary, but you know, I like it. I like it. I like the effort that's gone into that one. Right, on to the next tower. Oh no, still doing this tower. It's fine. Oh, noob Cybot, one of the people I absolutely hate playing against. Thankfully, it's not online, because online. Nice. Oh, he saw me coming. Just because I didn't know what the other one is. Back forward X. Easy. He says, easy, he says, and then punches him and fucks up, so. I'm not looking forward to this one. Cabal. Against Kano. Fuck's sake, I hate Kano. Got him. Ugh. This is the fatality I meant to do. That's pretty good. I like that one. That's up there. That's up there with some of the better fatalities I've seen in this game. At least you got to turn into a giant cat. Because if you could, you would turn into a giant cat, wouldn't you? Just saying. Okay, now I'm on to the tag team towers. At least with these ones I get to start as Nightwolf, who is the far powerful character. Though Nightwolf is only really powerful because of the DLC. Well, he's got DLC status, should I say. I think he was like the first... I genuinely think he was the first... I think he was with the pre-order that you got... Oh, that's a... I think he was with the pre-order that you got Nightwolf with. I'm not sure. Again... Rain. He's another DLC character that's a bit too strong. I always feel like they never quite balance their DLC characters. What was the other fatality? Let's have a look. Back forward, why? Did it say close? I don't know. Sorry, I keep pausing it, I just need to know. Close, yeah. Have we already seen this one? Yeah, we've already seen this one. Nice. See, I've always wanted to pull off a stage fatality, and I feel like I still haven't done it because I never win a match on a map that is the stage fatality. Cetrion can fuck off because she is one of the... If you saw my last video that I had to play as Cetrion, I really do not like Cetrion. I think she's a useless character. He says getting absolutely wrecked by Cetrion. I just like the neck snap of this one, like the full on. It's pretty good. That's my favourite bit about it so far. And there's a bear, because bears remind me of Paddington and, you know, Peak. Baraka's always been pretty cool. Like I think I've said in previous videos that whenever I play as Baraka before, I think he was when I was younger and I first started playing Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2, he was my go-to person just because he had the arms, the blade arms. Because I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat 2 is the first Mortal Kombat game that I actually remember playing. I don't know whether it was my first Mortal Kombat game, but I'm pretty sure it's the one that I first started like a bit. You know when you're young, you don't really care about games. You make up silly games to play inside a game. It was one of them games that like I think Mortal Kombat 2 was one of them games where I realised what a fighting game was and that I needed to get good at it to even like have a chance at beating my brother or my cousins at that game. So yeah, I think Mortal Kombat 2 was my first proper fighting game. I fairly remember thinking that we had Mortal Kombat 1 on either the Mega Drive or the SNES. I know we had Mortal Kombat 2 on the SNES when I was younger, which I still have now, but I genuinely can't remember what I played Mortal Kombat 1 on. It might have been Genesis or Mega Drive, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from, depending if you're American or Australian apparently. So one of the games that I do remember having is when I was younger, my brother had a Neo Geo and he had a load of the fighting games on Neo Geo which are so good, and I to this day absolutely livid that my parents sold the Neo Geo that we had at the bear in mind we had a PAL Neo Geo and my parents sold it at a car boot sale for about 20 quid just because car boot sales, that's what happens if you're British and have car boot sales. It's horrendous to think how much money that's worth now. But you don't really know these things. Like I know when my sister and my brother sold our SNES. Like we had our childhood SNES at a car boot sale again, but like you just don't know how much them things are worth later on. Like I've rebought an SNES now, and unfortunately it's not my original one from my childhood, but it's one that I still play, which is what I recorded my very first YouTube video on the Super Star Wars cut that I've done. It was all recorded on the new SNES that I bought, and I'm currently just going through like buying the all the games that I had as a child, because like you just don't know what these are worth now. It's so expensive. Some of them are so expensive. I can't believe like one of the things that always gets me is I had so one of the consoles that my brother had that he gave to me because we used to get the hand-me-down consoles is oh this is not looking good, this fight is so I had a Sega Saturn. I had Guardian Heroes on the Sega Saturn, which is so expensive now. Why am I on fire? This is unfair. Got him. Yeah, so having Sega, the other game that we used to have as well. So I remember we had Guardian Heroes on a Sega Saturn, which is worth a load of money now. And we had I can't remember that. That's just me being rubbish. Yeah, so we had Guardian Heroes, which was worth about 80 quid now, and then we had Die Hard Arcade, which is worth so much money now, because on the Sega Saturn that game came out, and it was, I think it had another name in Japan, Decade Detective or something like that, but it was basically just like the weirdest beat 'em up game you've ever seen. For some reasons, skinned with a die-hard skin for some no reason. But yeah, like that was a great game. But I can't believe we sold that at the car boot sale. One of the other things that very recently I managed to pick up, I went to my local CEX and managed to pick up a Game Boy Advance adapter for my GameCube. Oh no. I really hate fighting Noob Cyborg sometimes. Got him. I did it wrong. Yeah, so recently I went to my local CX and bought a new, well not new, but I bought a Game Boy Advance adapter for my GameCube, and I genuinely cannot wait to play some of the Game Boy Advance games again. On like to be able to stream Game Boy Advance games, like not even just Pokemon. There's so many other games. Like when I was younger, I used to be absolutely obsessed with the Scorpion King game. I used to think it was such a good game on the Game Boy Advance. If you remember that game, just comment below, let me know, and because there'll be a video coming out very soon about that. Whether it's a full playthrough or if it's just like one of my Who Remembers videos, sort of the shorter 10-minute videos. Oh my god, I'm getting messed up by Cassie. Ah, she got me. Fell for it. It's funny how I can never land that fatal blow, but the computer lands it every time. So I only have to kill her once. I think Kasake is one of my favourite characters in this. Like, like one of the newer characters. I know she came in Mortal Kombat X, but I still consider her a new character. Like, there's been so many characters in Mortal Kombat as well. Like, eventually I'm going to get through to doing my complete playthrough of Mortal Kombat, and we'll do every character in Armageddon, which will be fun, I guess. I don't actually know any of Total Kahn's combos, so I just realised that I've just been going for the most generic stuff I can possibly do. The only problem I have with this like game type when you're just playing through the towers is that every single fight it changes your loadout, and I just can't get used to, like, before pressing like back, forward and B gave me the opportunity to turn into a cat and kill everything. But for some reason in this playthrough even, it just doesn't let me do it. This is a good fatality, I like it a lot. We've seen it once before, but it's just so extra. So extra. Right, on to the next one. Spawn. I'm in two minds whether I actually like Spawn in this game or not. I think he's very fitting for the Mortal Kombat universe, but I just got a problem with most DLC. gimmicky DLC characters is what I have a problem with. In Mortal Kombat X, I didn't like playing as the alien, didn't like playing as the Predator, but I absolutely loved playing as like Bo Ram Show and the Tremor. Tremor was incredible. Probably my favourite character to play as in Mortal Kombat is Tremor. I think he's so good, and it's a crime that he's only really available in one game. I don't even think he's in Armageddon, actually, now that I think about it. I have to double check that. But, Tremor, great character. Sorry. Yeah, Tremor, he was basically like Earthbender from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you had this sort of like in Mortal Kombat X, you had like set pieces that you could decide like what set you were using as your character, and you could he changes his one so he could do this one where if you press like double down B, change it from like lava to gold, and gold gave you more defense, but also like a spiky like earth ball throw. I don't know how to best explain it, but then you could change it as lava and do like damage over time. It was so good, honestly. Like he was one of the most, like I say, he was so good. He was one of the most exploitable people on the online. Like just absolutely rinse people. He's one of the best exploited characters online, because he was like only exploitable if you were good at the game and knew what you were doing, rather than just being exploitable through like cheap tricks. Like some characters, like Baraka has this attack which is like when you press like forward back kick, he does like a jumping knee forward, and you can absolutely stingy that like I'm getting messed up. You can proper like chain it along and just keep rinsing people for it. Ooh, she's got me. Nope, she hasn't. Yeah, so like with Baraka, you can just keep like spamming this like jumping kick attack that just locks people into like a certain way, which I think is like a bit of a cheat. Or like, for example, if you're playing online, playing as Scorpion, you can like cheese the teleport attack to get like good like a lot of hits online. Or Noob Saibot, the teleport attack. It's always teleport attacks because it like most people don't expect it, and they're always easy. They're always down back B or something like that. Like easy to remember how to do it, and so that's like an exploit online if you want to get like if you're bad at Mortal Kombat and want to get like cheap kills or cheap wins. But Tremor was one of them characters that you had to actually be good at and like you just got to exploit it online as well for being good. Oh jeez, I really hate Geras. I think he's one I think he's a good character. I just hate this particular attack. If you see me play other videos, you know how much I hate it. I'm trying to think who else was a good exploit online. I remember it's not really Mortal Kombat, in Injustice, the first Injustice, playing as Shazam, and he had this like if you press, I think it was like the it's the equivalent of pressing like down B. It was like down power. He like got electric hands and just used to absolutely mess people up because he used to do like triple damage from punching. That was as Shazam, but I also feel like that was in Mortal Kombat versus DC Online. I feel like that was another thing as well. I know that playing as Raiden or Superman on the Mortal Kombat versus DC game was always overpowered, and again, so was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Batman. Batman used to be ridiculous online. I used to remember like however many years ago Mortal Kombat versus DC came out, because at the time it's weird that that's considered like a mainline Mortal Kombat game, but like that game came out and last one, Kahn. So that game came out, and I remember me and a couple of my friends used to play it online, and mate, it used to get ridiculous with like you join a game. I always used to play as Liu Kang because I just like Liu Kang, and Yeah, and it just used to be crazy. People used to always play Batman. The Flash. The Flash had this move very similar to Cabal. Like, Cabal has this move, I think it's if you press, like, forward, back, Y, where he just, like, does, like, he runs past you and spins your person around. But the Flash used to do it in Mortal Kombat vs DC, and it used to, you just used to never be able to block it at all. Like, even if you were blocking, it used to, I think the only way you could block it is if you jumped or something like that. Something, I remember it was something ridiculous. Let's see if I can hit him. Yeah. He is not taking any damage at all. He's one of them stupidly strong characters. Overly strong when the game thinks that, like, oh yeah, this will be fair, and it's just unbalanced. Look at that. Look how quickly he just absolutely messed me up. He's also got the armor. Oh, he's got the armor modification. There's nothing. I hate this modification so much because there's nothing you can do about it. When characters don't act like actual fighting game characters and just start like. How is he getting health back? Oh my god, this is insane. He gets health back every time he hits me. I'm not going to do this. There's no way I can do this. He's at the same health. Alright, we'll do it again. That's so stupid. He gets health back and he's got armor. It should be one or the other. Got him. Nice. Does make a difference because as soon as he, you know, he's just got the armor. How does he keep hitting me? You just can't do anything. If you regain health and you have the armor mod, what's the point? I'm gonna do it though, because a mama didn't raise no quitters. Oh, it's blocking that. You need to stop, game. I can't believe this fatal blow does absolutely nothing to him. Can't even throw him. Oh my god. This will do absolutely nothing. It won't even get him into the last 10% of his health. Or if it does, it'll just get him in. Dumb. So dumb. Some of these tower bosses are so broken. Right, we'll do it again.
Round 1, fight!
Oh, stop it, game. Stop. It's got way too much health. Oh, finally. Oh, that was brutal. I hated that. I honestly hated that final fight. But yeah, that has been the Tower of Time this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you have been watching, I do really appreciate it. I understand that not many people like watching a random person play Mortal Kombat, but I absolutely love making these videos. They're very fun for me to make. I'm always very nostalgic to play Mortal Kombat, and you know, it's one of them things that I can easily make and easily just keep churning out each weekly. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting many more of these. Well, I'm going to try and make one a week. This weekend I will not be able to do my online competitive Mortal Kombat video because I have got a live stream completing part 3 of my Pokemon Nuzlocke live stream, which would have already been out by the time this video goes out, and then later on today I am doing a because it'll be the 30th November this year by the time this video goes out. I'm going to be doing a live stream of Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, which is a game I haven't actually properly played, so that should be pretty fun to play. I've only ever played it around a friend's house and stuff like that, so first time a full playthrough of that on my next live stream. It should be pretty fun. So yeah, tune into that. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.